What if a poor orphan girl who faced pain and loneliness all her life found love, secrets, and the courage to choose her own future? This is the beautiful story of Jane Eyre. Jane Eyre is a young girl who loses her parents when she is very small. She lives with her aunt, Mrs. Reed, and her cousins. They do not treat her kindly. Jane often feels lonely and unhappy. Later, Jane is sent to Lowood School, a place for poor girls. Life there is difficult. The food is bad, and the students suffer from cold weather. But Jane makes a good friend named Helen Burns. Helen teaches Jane to stay calm and kind, even during hard times. Sadly, Helen becomes sick and dies. This loss makes Jane stronger. As Jane grows older, she becomes a teacher at Lowood. After some years, she decides to look for a new life. She gets a job as a governess at Thornfield Hall, where she teaches a young girl named Adele. At Thornfield Hall, Jane meets the owner, Mr. Rochester. He is serious and mysterious, but he is also kind to Jane. Slowly, they become close friends. Jane enjoys talking with him, and Mr. Rochester begins to admire her honesty and intelligence. Soon, they fall in love. However, strange things happen in the house. Jane hears unusual sounds and sees mysterious events. One day, Mr. Rochester asks Jane to marry him, and she happily says yes. But on their wedding day, a shocking secret is revealed. Mr. Rochester already has a wife named Bertha Mason. She is very ill and has been living secretly in Thornfield Hall for many years. Because of this, the marriage cannot happen. Jane is heartbroken. Even though she loves Mr. Rochester, she believes it is wrong to stay with him. She leaves Thornfield Hall and begins a new life. After many difficulties, Jane is helped by 3 siblings, Diana, Mary, and St. John Rivers. Later, she discovers that they are actually her cousins. She also learns that she has received a large inheritance from her uncle. Jane shares the money with her new family. St. John asks Jane to marry him and join him as a missionary, but Jane knows that she does not love him. She follows her heart instead. One day, Jane feels that Mr. Rochester needs her. She returns to Thornfield Hall, only to find that the house has burned down. Bertha Mason died in the fire, and Mr. Rochester was injured and lost his eyesight. Jane finds Mr. Rochester living quietly in another house. Their love has remained strong. This time, nothing stands in their way. They finally marry and live happily together. Over time, Mr. Rochester's eyesight improves, and they enjoy a peaceful life with their children. Jane Eyre is a story about love, courage, and self-respect. It teaches us that true happiness comes when we stay honest, follow our values, and never lose hope, even during the hardest times. And that is the story of Jane Eyre, a young woman who faced pain and hardship but never gave up on love, hope, and the dream of a better life.